Yo, what's up? It's Mandy, and I got a box from Big Bad Toy Store. Whoa!
The way we rock these show ridiculous. The way we drop these flow ridiculous.
And I have absolutely no idea what could be in this box. I got a whole bunch of bubble wrap. Oh snap, check it out. It's the Demolition Crew, aka Top Spin and Twin Twist. Yo, check it out. It's the Demolition Crew, Geminus, and Apex. Really dope set of toys right here. And you can see the packaging is pretty dope. And I just love this picture of him right there. It looks really sick. I'm going to do a little close-up on his face. And this is from Mech Ideas, and this is DC02 Geminus. And this one over here is DC01 Apex. And I've never bought anything from them before, so I'm a little scared to see what it's like. But it's like, dude, it's Top Spin and Twin Twist, so you can't really go wrong. And you can see there's more really dope artwork on the back, and I just love that. And here's the crazy long bio. If you guys want to read this, check it out. You can pause. And here's some toy pictures right here. Actual colors may vary. Here's a little warning. And here's a little tech spec right there. And here's the bio for Apex right here. If you guys want to read that, you can pause. Here's some more cool artwork. The only thing with this is that the packaging, it's not like, you know, someone like Hasbro where it'd be really clear and obvious what's going on in the package. It's a little dark. You can see the artwork is just, it's kind of like blurry and dark, but it's not bad. It's just slightly blurry and dark. Not really bad at all. And you can see here's the front with more dope artwork. So what's cool about this too is that it's super easy to open. You can see there's just some tape on there. So basically you can just open that without messing up the whole box. Here's a close-up of his face. Look how crazy cool that is. I just love the faces on these guys. And you can see these are, I actually thought these were going to be stickers, and they're kind of just like painted on, so that's cool. You can see there's a few details right there. And I love how these are all chromed out right here. It looks really dope. And you can see, obviously, his face is pretty chromed out, too, with the blue eyes. I'm just loving these. I'm just like, these are so dope. I just think these are so awesome. And so, yeah, here's the back of them. I'm just going to show a lot of the detail with these guys because there's just, like, so much to show. And you can see the colors are really dope on him. Just love it. You can see he's got some heel spurs going on, thank God, so he's not going to fall over. And you can see they got some really cool-looking weapons right here. And I thought these were going to be chromed out. And they're more of like a pewter, which is fine with me, whatever. They still look dope. And you can see, I love how the hand grips it. And those aren't articulated fingers. I don't know if you can see that. But it kind of looks like it's going to be, you know, movable, right? From here, anyways. And actually, it's not. I mean, it's just totally just like one grip. And when you just pull it out and put it back in. And you can see, whoa, where are you going? He got away from me. And you can see, obviously, that's totally just a regular hand grip right there. But yeah, I love how it has a little effect of looking articulated. So here's a close-up right here, and just another great looking toy right here. I just love him. I love the colors. You can see there's a little bit of red right in here. You can see the same deal with the hands right there, and you can see right here that needs to go in there like that, and I love that sound. Anyways, but yeah, now it's nice and tight. You can see, I don't think the other one was either. I don't know what's going on with that. There you go. Anyways, I just can't get over how dope these are. I just really like how this looks. You can see more red detail in there. And once again, of course, he's got the heel spur, obviously. And this dude just totally reminds me of classic Starscream, just like the transformation and just the way he looks. And I think that's really cool, because obviously I'm a huge Seeker fan, so I just think that's really cool. And I'm just loving this. And I love the weight on these guys. These guys are pretty nice and heavy. They're not cheapy and plasticky feeling at all. And here's another view right here, so you can see all that. I just love how the colors look together, really nice. And there's little screws going on here, and you can see how cool that's made. I mean, you don't really see a lot of screws and kibble or anything, so that's awesome. Like the details right over here. And they're about the quality of like a Generations. I mean, a little bit lighter. They're not like super heavyweight or anything like that. Maybe almost like a better than knockoff Generations, if that makes sense at all. And you can see his visor is kind of like a blackish red color, which just looks really cool. At first I thought maybe it was light piping, but it's not. It's just like a paint. And it looks really dope. It's so sick. I love that. And his eyes are really blue, and it just looks really dope with the contrast with the silver color there. I just love that. I just think these are so dope. So as far as articulation goes, there's a lot of it on this guy. You can see this is a ball joint right here, and I'll show you something really dope about his head in a minute. And these even turn around, which is really impressive. I thought that was sick. And then let's see the arms here. I haven't even really played with him much, so that's why I'm like, oh, I don't know what moves, because I haven't really done it much. But anyways, you can see there's a nice amount of articulation in here, in his arms for sure. And then, of course, his hands do turn all the way around, because I think I showed you that earlier. His gun looks like it wants to fall out. It's not gonna, though. And then, obviously, the same on the other arm. And you can see his legs are really dope. Really got a nice amount of articulation here. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Bends at the knees. You got the thigh swivel. And the feet are cool, too. You can see the feet go up and down and move around. And he stands really nice. You can see that. He's definitely not falling over, so that's awesome. And you can see right here, you can see his weapon, how it's like glowing right there. And check this out. What I think is really sick is that this pulls apart. So I think that's really dope. And as far as articulation on Apex, you can see that these move too, which is nice. And of course his head moves all the way around. And then you can see right in here is pretty much almost a lot of the same stuff going on. The hands are pretty much exactly the same. These move, I mean, you can do different things with them if you want to. Stop looking up. What are you doing? And then you can see right here, pretty much all the same stuff going on. And you can see the feet once again, got the heel spurs and all that. Alright, so this is the cool thing I was going to show you with the head. If you're cool enough, you get a bonus head for Geminus. So that's so dope. So check it out. I'm going to totally take his head off right now. Alright, cool. And you can see that it's only like, I've got like a head mark on my finger. It's only like, it doesn't go all the way around. It's not all the way close, so that's awesome. So it's even easier to pop this on. And basically you're just going to put it on here and just pop it right on. Boom. And then you can see his head's really, really dope. And here's the comparison of his two heads. So I'll just put up here so you can really see it. You can see that close-up right there. And it looks really different. He's obviously missing a mouth, and he's got some more battle damage up here. And for a size comparison, here's Apex with a hand ninja. And you can see he's obviously bigger and bulkier. I guess he's about the same size of like a classic Starscream. He's definitely bigger than the G1 top spin and twin twist, which I don't have here, so I can't compare it, unfortunately. But yeah, he's definitely a little bit taller than them. So I'm going to attempt to transform him. I only transformed these guys once from robot, or from vehicle to robot, so now I'm like scared. I'm like really scared. And they actually weren't too bad when I was transforming them. They were like middle. They weren't super hard, weren't super easy either. So with these hands, they're actually really difficult when you're first pulling them out, because you kind of like do this, they're underneath, and you gotta like twist them out and stuff like that. Anyway, so we're putting them away now, so that's cool. So we're gonna close that. You can see there's slots in there that actually click in. There you go. And see, that's really tough, so I'm actually afraid to open it again. So I might have to wait to do that until later. You can see, obviously, you're gonna reverse it, do the same thing on the other side. And here with his head, you can see that it kind of just flips under like this. You neatly tuck that away, boom, and then all of a sudden you can see the jet going on here. And you're going to flip that down. And also there's this crazy thing where you have to basically flip the entire thing around, and then all of a sudden he's over here. Alright, so I did a bunch of stuff off camera, and I totally cheated. And you can see, here's one of the things I did. I like how they have a little tab there. It just fits in real nice like that. And then basically it's a lot of turning and twisting, and you can see his arm is still out here. Or his side is out, whatever you want to call it, and you kind of just snap this in. And then you just put his weapons in, make sure it's the right ones, and then you just put it right in so he can look super dope. Alright, so with Geminus, it's going to basically be a lot of the same thing. You can do that whole hand thing again. And of course you're going to do the whole thing with his head again. You open that up and you just flip his head in there. Then you close that, and then you do the whole crazy thing where you flip everything over. And you kind of bring these forward here, and it's cool because you can actually see like the tank treads down there, so it looks really dope. And then the feet are going to stay out like that. You bring the other leg over as well. Alright, you can see how I folded up his legs like that, and you're going to do basically the same thing on the other side. And then basically you're just going to fold it here, and then you're just going to press him in here. And kind of, you can see they could just click together. And also what's really cool is you can use the half of the weapon. You can see there's a peg there. It doesn't really fit in the peg. It does, however, click in here though. And you can see this does have a hole right here, except it doesn't actually snap like these ones do. And also for his weapon, you can see you could just put it up here. And I had to actually like really push that on there because you can see it's a little bit wobbly still, but I actually got it to stay, so that's cool. But these are a little difficult to do. Alright, so these guys are super sick. I would definitely recommend them. They're pretty good quality. I haven't had any problems with them whatsoever. The only thing I don't like is this weapon doesn't really stay on, but who cares? That's like one of the only things I don't like. So they look really dope in both modes. I definitely recommend these. Sometimes I kind of recommend something. This time I'm highly recommending these. I think they're really nice. And really, really great if you love G1, if you love top spin and twin twist for sure. And they're $69.99 on for both of them on Big Bad Toy Store. So that's expensive, I think. But all these third-party things are always super expensive. But you're getting 2 figures at least. So that's the only thing. That's the only saving grace right there. But yeah, anyways, you guys, I would say get these if you can. And if you pre-ordered, which the pre-order is over, you would get the bonus head. I still got the bonus head, so I'm not sure if they're still giving those out or not. So I have no idea if they have any left. Anyways, but yeah, definitely check these out. At least click the link and check them out. And thank you guys for watching. Got more stuff coming up. Peace.
Yo, what's up? It's Manny, and I got a box from Big Bad Toy Store. What?